Hey guys, welcome to Tech for Today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up a complex Twitch channel. So let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to need is a program called OBS. Simply look it up on Google and it should come up. Then click download Obs Studio and select the one for your operating system. I need the one for Windows, so there we go. So now it's downloaded here. Just click on it, click yes, next, I agree, next, and make sure browser plugin is actually checked there, and then you should be good. Just wait for it to install here, and then you'll be ready to go. So last step here is just to hit finish, and then you should be done. Now navigate to twitch.tv, and then hit sign up, and fill out all the information with whatever you want. I'm going to go with tutorials 1, 2, 3. That's not going to work, so I guess I have to do, let's do a 7 there, and then fill out my password here. There we go, put in a birth date. I'm just putting in random stuff here, just to show you what it's like. Email, let's do tester@gmail.com. And I am not a robot. Apparently we passed that test there, and sign up. Now Google Chrome is giving me a little password thing, I'm not going to remember it. Alright, now go to your channel profile here, and you'll see that you have no album artwork. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to canva.com, canva.com, and this is a very good graphics design site. I've already signed in with my Google account, but you can sign in with yours here. So now I'm going to select the 16:9 one. There we go. And we're going to design a little offline thing. So let's do it. I'm going to select, let's see. I'll go with this theme here. Drag that on here. And then you just simply type in whatever you wanted to say here. You go with my username, and then on this next line, I'm going to put offline, because this is what it's going to show to the people when you're offline in place of your stream. And then, last but not least, the bottom line here, I'm going to put thanks for your interest, I guess. There we go. And now we are good with that. Just simply hit the download key in the top, and then select something other than PDF. I'm going to go ping, because I like the quality of pings more than JPEGs. And then here we go, it's downloaded. Now simply go back to your profile and go to your settings, and then go up to channel and videos. There we go. And then choose a file like that, and then go to your downloads and find the image that we made. And there we go. Now we just have to save at the bottom of the page. So scroll all the way down, find the save, and there we go. So now we have to make our channel art. So for that we're going to use 1920 by 480. So simply go to the custom dimensions and type in 1920 by 480. And then ignore all this, go back to this, and then free photos. Here we go. I'm just going to use this one, stretch it all the way big, and then there we go. That looks pretty good right there. Then you can go up to the filter and adjust all these different things here. I'm going to turn the blur up. It looks about good. And then I'm going to add some text. So let's add some text here. I like this one, so just simply drag it in. This is why I like this editing software. It's very easy to use, and it's free. There we go. Change this text. And there we go. Now simply download this one. Now obviously you will want yours to actually match each other, but mine don't have to, because this is kind of just like a tutorial, so I'm not actually going to use this channel or anything. Here we go, almost done, and it's downloaded. Then simply navigate back to your channel page, click edit, and then upload an image, upload, and here it is right here. It's uploading, and let's see, almost done. There we go. It looks pretty good so far. Now we just have to make the avatar. So create a design, use custom dimensions at the top here, and then we're going to go with 600 by 600. There we go, having a little bit of trouble there. And then just look for a free photo again for the backdrop. That looks good. Drag that in, make that nice and big. I'm going to go with this filter, and then of course I'm going to add some blur. There we go, looks good. Now I have to add some text. Oh, that one covers up the photo. I don't really like that. Just drag it off there. And then I'm going to use this one, I guess. So, tester 1237. Oh, that's not the name. Whatever. That's fine. 07 is fine there. And then it's saved ping as our preferred method, so we're good there. Just download it. And once it's downloaded here, let's see. There we go. Now go back to your page here. Where is it? It's at the top here. Instead of that, go back to our page. And then click edit here. Change avatar. There we go. And now browse. And where'd it go? Here it is. Alright, we're gonna open that. There we go. Our avatar is now changed. So now all of our channel art is finished. There we go. So the next step I'm going to take is to look up Twitch stream key. And then here we go. Should be the first result here. Then we're going to click on dashboard here. Show key. I understand. It will show your key. I'm going to blur mine out so you guys can't see it. But copy it. And then X out of this. Alright, now moving back into the OBS program here. Go into settings and then go into stream and input your stream key into this little box here. Once you've done that, hit apply, and then you are done with this step. The next step is to create a scene, so hit the plus here and then type in whatever you want to name your scene. Here we go, and then just hit OK here. And then you are ready to go with adding your sources. So let's add a display capture here. So this is how you're going to capture your screen. We're going to call this display 1. Okay. And then here we go. Now you can see it goes a bit crazy because it's showing what's on the screen of the screen that we're recording here. But that's okay. Just center it wherever you want. Now if you have a Elgato game capture card or something similar, just go to video capture device, type in whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call mine Elgato, and then OK, and then select your Elgato game capture card or whatever capture card you have. Then you'll be able to see that screen. Mine got a bit screwed up, so if that happens, you can always right click and go into properties there, and then change the resolution of the device here. So there we go. Now it's actually the correct resolution, but it disappeared. There it goes. Just taking a little bit here, and it should come up in a second. Maybe not. Make them the same size here, so they fit. That's pretty good. Not too shabby. And there it goes. Now the Elgato is back up. And there we go. Now our two screens are on. Now we need to add another video capture device, and this time it'll be our webcam. So type in webcam there, or whatever you want to call your webcam. Then select your webcam that you have. Mine's the Logitech. There we go. You can see me over here. And then just put that wherever you want and scale it down. I'm going to put it right here. And that's pretty good. So the next step we need to do is to make our stream overlay. And to do that, first you need to get the snipping tool and kind of snip with a rectangular snip your stream area of OBS so you can see what the layout is once you get into Canva. So here we go, snip that and save it somewhere that you can find it. I'm going to save mine something like this. Here we go. Alright, now load up your default web browser of choice and open Canva. Here we go, canva.com. Create a design and select 16 by 9. So here it is. And now we gotta upload an image, so go to that at the bottom left there and find where you saved your snip. Here's mine. There we go, almost uploaded. And there we go. I'm just gonna drag it in here and make it the full size. Now let's find a background image here again. So go out to Elements and then Free Photos, and then find a picture that you like for the background of your Twitch stream. I'm gonna use this one right here. Blow it up. Can't see it because this picture is in the way. I'm gonna apply some transparency to the stream thing so we can see through it. And then I'm going to apply some blur and stuff to this picture. That looks pretty good. And now do some contrast. Just play around with this, you'll get used to it eventually. And here we go. Drag your stream thing back into place so you can see where everything will be. Then go to, I'm going to go to shapes and drag some shapes onto here. For the screens here, so they have a border. So they'll look a bit nicer. And I'm going to add some transparency so you can see the background a little bit in them. And then I'm going to copy this so the other one is the exact same. Here we go. See if I can get this perfect. That's pretty good. Just a tiny little hole there, that's going to annoy me. And there we go, that side is good. Perfect. Alright, now add another one for the webcam. Add some transparency again, and then drag it down to where the webcam is. I'm gonna have my webcam move a little bit because it's not perfectly sized. Something like that. And then delete the snip that you added, and then you have your almost finished stream overlay. Not quite though, we're gonna add some lines to it. So we can add some text above the line or something. Just kind of play around with this, see what you like. I'm going to do something like that, and then where is text? I guess I'll do a line, and then I'll add this 3 little prong thingy for my social links that I have uploaded. If you want to upload some, just find them on Google and then upload them the same way we did the snipping tool thing. And then I'm going to add the YouTube link. Even though this channel doesn't have a YouTube link, I'm just kind of showing you how to do this. The channel, or the website, I guess. Add this on here. That's not going to work, that's too big. There we go. It's a little better. That's about the right size. And then we have to add the Facebook one. Again, you can kind of play around with this, see what you like. It's all up to you. And this one doesn't look very good. It doesn't look very good either. I'm gonna center that. There we go. That's pretty good. And now I'm gonna add a name. So let's go to text, add a heading, and I can't even remember what the channel is called. Let's see. tutorial 1237. There we go. That looks pretty good, so I'm going to download it, ping again, and downloading. Then we're going to go back into OBS and find this image. Alright, open up OBS again. Here it is. Hit the plus on sources and find image and name it something like overlay or something like that. And then find the image that you made on Canva just a second ago. Mine's in downloads somewhere here. Here it is, and it looks good. Now drag it all the way to the bottom to make sure everything is on top of it. And then center all of your boxes around the boxes that we made in Canva. And you should be good. Just playing around with this a little bit here. There we go. That's pretty good. I'm going to make these both the same size, so put them on top of each other and then pull it to the exact right size. Here we go. Something like that. And then fix my webcam here, make it a tiny bit smaller and put it in the box. There we go. Looks pretty good. And that is how you make your first scene. So there we go. Now we're going to make a second scene with only the webcam, so click the plus and then type in webcam only or something. Hit the plus and find your video capture source and then add existing this time. If you do add new and try to do it, it won't work. So make sure you do add existing if it's a new scene and you're trying to use the same capture devices on the other scene. Now we're going to get the image. Now for this step, I already made a plain backdrop. All I did was delete the boxes on Canva, so you can do that yourself. And let's do that. Let's browse for it. Here it is, and I'm just gonna add that and drag it below the webcam so you can see the webcam. There we go. And that looks pretty good. Now we need to add the chat to our webcam only scene. So to do that, go down to the settings on your channel here and then click pop out chat. It's right here, and then copy the link to the chat here. So Control C for copy, and then go back to your OBS, minimize that. There we go. Now to go to browser source, hit add and then find your browser source. Here it is. Type in whatever you want there and then paste your link in and then set it to whatever resolution you want it to be. I would suggest setting the length higher than the width for this because it'll look better. So here we go, just typing in some stuff here. There we go, and now hit OK, and then it should start rendering your chat. Now as you can see, it does have this bottom bar and the top bar, so just go to filters and then add a filter, the plus, and then I'm going to add the crop pad filter so that we can crop the little box for you to type in your question out. And then also we're going to do that to the top and bottom. Now we got it where we want it, just close it and then you're ready to go. So the last step we need to get to before we start streaming is to go to streamlabs.com to get your notification alerts. So just authorize this right here and then click the alert box. This is what we're going to be using. You can fool around with these ones. I'm not going to go through any of those. So what you need to do is click launch and then copy the URL. Go back to OBS now. And now click the plus and add a browser source. Name it whatever you want. I'm going to name mine something like Streamlabs. And then OK. And then paste in that URL. There we go. now we should have Twitch alerts on our stream. So let's test it out now once we get this positioned. There we go. Now let's just go back to here and hit one of the buttons here. I'm going to do one of the subscription alerts. And it looks like it's working. Now you can customize it on the site if you wish. You can change the image, but I'm not going to do that. Now let's move on to the next step. So the final step of this process is to go to speedtest.net to test your speed on your internet connection. So here we go, it's loading up here. Just hit the begin test. Now the top one is an ad, I think. And the ping doesn't really matter, and the upload speed is the only one that really matters. Don't pay attention to the download speed. That doesn't matter for this video. So this download speed, that is irrelevant for this test. We are just testing the upload speed. Alright, here we go. And alright, so it's dipping all the way down to 13. So make sure you keep in mind your dips. Don't just go for the highest here. So whatever your lowest dip is what you want to set your Twitch streaming settings to. So I got 13, but the maximum megabit per second on Twitch is 3.5. So now go to your OBS settings and then go to output and then simply change your video bitrate. This is in kilobits per second, not megabits. So you will have to add 2 zeros to the end and then move the decimal place one place over. So basically what that means is that 3500 is equivalent to 3.5 on the speedtest.net. And if you're going to use 1080p, I would definitely recommend not going above 30 FPS because it will look a little bit choppy. I will include some links to some sites that will help you with your bitrate in the description of this video. Now the final step is to hit start streaming. Now I do have a different scene up here because this is the one for my Twitch channel, but just kind of ignore that. You can make one similar if you like. And then once you're done streaming, just hit stop streaming. Thanks for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel as it really will help me out. And as always, have fun streaming.